Transformation is often seen as a monumental shift, something that must occur all at once to be considered real or effective. But in truth, lasting change is far more subtle and gradual. It is found not in grand gestures or overnight success, but in the daily, consistent steps that accumulate over time. This process may seem too slow or insignificant at first, but it is the foundation for monumental growth. It's the small, deliberate actions, made with patience and persistence, that propel us forward in life. We live in a world filled with distractions, from social media to endless entertainment, all of which pull us away from what truly matters: the pursuit of knowledge, growth, and self-mastery. This is where the practice of micro-learning becomes invaluable. Micro-learning is the art of dedicating small, focused chunks of time each day to absorbing new information. Whether it's listening to a podcast on your way to work or reading a short article during your lunch break, micro-learning turns your downtime into opportunities for growth. It doesn't require hours of study or overwhelming commitments, just a small, consistent effort each day. This habit of engaging with new ideas, whether it's learning about history, productivity, or mastering a new skill, allows you to keep your mind sharp, adaptable, and ever growing, no matter how busy your life becomes. Similarly, embracing discomfort is a key aspect of transformation. We often find ourselves pulled toward comfort, avoiding the struggles and challenges that demand more from us. But growth doesn't happen in comfort. Discomfort is where strength is forged. Just as the blacksmith hammers the iron to shape it into something stronger, so too must we face challenges to mold ourselves into the best version of who we are meant to be. This is the warrior mentality, a mindset that seeks growth through difficulty, not ease. The Stoics believed that the obstacles we encounter are not things to avoid, but opportunities to test and strengthen our resolve. Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, famously said, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This idea teaches us that obstacles are not roadblocks, but stepping stones toward growth. Overcoming discomfort, whether physical, emotional, or mental, makes us resilient. It builds our ability to endure, to stay strong in the face of adversity, and to rise each time we fall. For the next 7 days, challenge yourself to step into discomfort, whether it's waking up earlier than usual, pushing yourself to exercise even when you don't feel like it, or having that difficult conversation you've been avoiding. Make the choice to face the discomfort. It will be difficult, but remember that with each challenge you embrace, you're building your resilience and preparing yourself for greater challenges ahead. But resilience is not just about facing discomfort. It's about building the discipline to show up every day, regardless of how you feel. Discipline is the silent force that propels us toward success, far more powerful than any initial burst of motivation. It's easy to start something when you're excited and full of energy, but what separates those who succeed from those who don't is the ability to continue showing up when the excitement fades and the initial motivation wanes. Consistency is the true key to growth, whether it's in the development of a skill, the pursuit of a fitness goal, or the formation of positive habits. Think about any expert in their field. They didn't get there by being talented once in a while. They got there by being consistent. Discipline is the foundation of success. Without it, all the talent or inspiration in the world won't matter. For the next 7 days, choose one area of your life to practice discipline. It could be dedicating 15 minutes a day to writing, practicing a musical instrument, or committing to daily exercise. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it must be non-negotiable. Small actions, repeated daily, compound over time, leading to mastery. This is the power of discipline. It turns seemingly insignificant efforts into major achievements. The beauty of discipline is that it doesn't just build your external results, it builds your character. In an era dominated by distractions, we're going to tap into the unstoppable power of Stoicism, where true peace, happiness, and satisfaction are cultivated from within. If you've ever felt like you're constantly chasing approval, or just can't let go of the chaos of the world around you, this one's for you. Trust me, you've come to the right place. In just a few minutes, you'll learn not just how to let go, but how to find the strength, the peace, and the freedom that comes with taking full control of your inner world. Let's dive in. Master your inner command. Control what's within. Release what's without. There's a powerful lesson in the Stoics' understanding of what we truly control: ourselves. Imagine this. It's the break of dawn. You've brewed the perfect cup of coffee, and as you take that first sip, someone bumps into you, knocking the cup to the floor. The old you might have exploded, blaming the universe, or even that annoying person. But a Stoic would simply take a breath, maybe chuckle, and grab another cup. Seneca wisely stated, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." Our suffering comes from how we respond, not from what happens. The Stoics teach us that our reactions are the only thing we have dominion over. That is the ultimate power, discipline over how we interpret the world. Your mind can be an unstoppable force or a battlefield. Choose to focus on your inner world, and the outer chaos will lose its grip on you. Embrace the cosmic flow. Accept life's change as part of nature's design. Everything in life changes. The seasons shift, the tides roll in and out, and the very nature of existence is in flux. Yet, most of us resist change. Epictetus reminded us, it's not the events themselves that disturb us, but our judgments about them. Life is like a river. It will flow, and whether you swim with it or fight against it, it will carry you forward. So, why resist the cosmic energy of change? See life for what it is, an unstoppable force of growth. The universe isn't against you, it's simply evolving. Embrace every challenge, every transition, as the natural unfolding of your personal story. Whether it's a career shift, a relationship change, or even a new journey, trust that growth is embedded in the experience. Don't just move with life, move with purpose, knowing that every new chapter is part of a greater design. Detach from external validation. Find your value in what you control. In today's world of likes, shares, and endless notifications, it's easy to get hooked on approval from the outside. But here's a radical Stoic idea. Stop seeking external validation. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Realize this, and you will find strength. The Stoics believe that the only true source of approval should come from within. Your worth is not defined by how many followers you have, or how many likes your post gets. You are the architect of your own value. The more you detach from the matrix of external validation, the stronger your inner resolve becomes. Build your inner riches by developing habits, routines, and mindsets that don't rely on what others think. The cosmic energy is with you when you align with your true self, free from the opinions of others. Embrace adversity as a forge for your soul. Every hardship you face is an opportunity for growth. Life doesn't hand us challenges to break us. It gives them to forge us into the unshakable versions of ourselves that we are destined to become. Think about it. Seneca stated, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. Challenges are not here to defeat you. They're here to refine you." This journey towards self-discovery and self-acceptance can be an uncomfortable one. As we delve deeper into our unconscious minds, we may uncover long-buried memories, unresolved traumas, or aspects of ourselves that we have long ignored or denied. Facing these uncomfortable truths can be painful and difficult, but it is essential for our personal growth. Jung understood that the process of individuation requires us to integrate both our conscious and unconscious selves, and this can only be achieved by acknowledging and embracing all parts of who we are, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Only by accepting our shadows can we truly move toward wholeness. This process is not something that can be accomplished overnight. It requires patience, commitment, and a willingness to be uncomfortable. Jung's idea of disappearing, therefore, is not just about withdrawing from the world, but also about immersing ourselves in the world of our inner lives. It is about creating space for the deeper work of self-reflection, emotional healing, and psychological integration. Through practices such as journaling, meditation, and mindfulness, we can begin to cultivate a deeper awareness of our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, and start to uncover the unconscious patterns that shape our lives. This is the foundation for transformation, the willingness to turn inward, to listen to the quiet voice of our soul, and to honor our deepest truths. It is only through this inward journey that we can come to understand what truly matters to us. In a world that is often focused on external success and achievement, it can be easy to forget what is truly important in life. By retreating from the world and focusing on our own inner world, we begin to reconnect with the essence of who we are, beyond the roles and identities that we have assumed over the years. We begin to identify our core values, our passions, and our true desires. This newfound clarity allows us to make choices that are aligned with our authentic selves, rather than with the expectations and pressures of the outside world. Jung believed that true fulfillment and happiness come not from external accomplishments or validation, but from living in alignment with our deeper selves. When we are able to connect with our authentic selves, we are able to live more meaningful, purposeful lives. We become less concerned with what others think of us and more focused on our own sense of inner peace and self-acceptance. This is the essence of the individuation process, the journey toward becoming our true selves, free from the limitations of external expectations and conditioned beliefs. The journey of disappearing into the self is not an easy one, but it is an essential one for those who seek personal growth and self-actualization. By stepping away from the distractions of the external world, we allow ourselves the space and time to discover our true nature. This process is not about escaping life, but about embracing it fully, both the light and the shadow, so that we can become the most authentic and whole version of ourselves. Through this process of self-discovery and integration, we can finally live a life that is not dictated by the pressures of the outside world, but one that is true to our deepest, most authentic self. Jung's teachings remind us that the path to self-realization is not a linear or straightforward one. It is a lifelong journey of discovery, growth, and transformation. The process of disappearing into the self is an invitation to let go of the illusions and false identities we have created over the years and to step into a more authentic, meaningful existence. Through this inward journey, we can finally find peace with ourselves and our place in the world, creating a life that is rich with purpose, authenticity, and fulfillment.